Hey, how the heck are you? Jonathan here, the Fish Room Addict, back again, doing some more video. Today, what we're gonna do, we're in behind my fish room today. What we have back here, it's like a lean-to. Let me see if I can. Yeah. So it's a lean-to building. It's actually got some light panels in it that need to be cleaned up, and maybe even replaced. I'm gonna probably add some more. But one of my dreams has basically been to take this end of it and turn it into an aquaponics greenhouse type setup. And I keep talking about it, and just, you know, with work and everything, it's hard to do. It's hard to stay up on the projects that I want to get done. But we are going to we're going to go ahead and start the process. We're going to ease into this. It's raining out. It's a weekend, and I'm bored. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this old plant tray that's behind me, or it's a plant table. It was here when we moved in. This whole setup like this has been here since I moved in here. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to make a floating table. We're going to turn this plant table into a floating table. And we're going to use this system that I picked up from a buddy of mine. He had it in his garage, and it's an IBC tote that he's wrapped with some wood, just, you know, make it look a little better. I threw it off his hands when he was doing some work in his garage, and just threw it out back here. Didn't really have a whole lot of plans for it, but now we do. So I'm gonna take. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take. There's actually a bunch of koi babies in here. We're gonna take and filter it into this table, and then pump it back, let it filter itself out, and pump it back out. This is going to be a very, 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 very rookie hydroponic system, or aquaponic system. It's very intro, and really all I'm doing here is, one, giving myself something to do, two, just seeing how well it works. One, like, just start the process. Do I like floating beds? Do I want to do the NFT? Like, what? I'm just starting it. I'm just going to start learning it, start figuring this thing out. I'm literally using all recycled material. I am not buying anything to do this, which there again is why I'm saying it's very, very intro. There's not going to be any floats, any safety, shut off, anything, so I'm going to have to monitor this, you know, for the next couple of months pretty closely to make sure that it can actually, or that, like, if anything goes wrong, anything logs, that's not completely draining the system. But that'll kind of be the journey that we're going to take. What am I going to do with it, and then how do I improve it and redo it and all that going forward. I'm literally using leftover scrap lumber. I've got some 3 mil plastic that I'm going to use for a liner. I'm actually going to double it up and make it a 6 mil. And then I'm just going to tape and silicone any like sharp edges on this table that I think might cause a problem. Again, it's not going to be a lot of water, so I'm not stressing it too much. The pumps that I'm using is just little pumps, probably not even moving the water as fast as what it may need to. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, it's just pumps I've got laying around. Everything I'm using today is just stuff that I have laying around. So let's get going. We'll talk about it later. So it took me a little bit longer than what I had originally thought it would take, throwing some stuff together. It just kind of, well, I think I could have finished last night, but there's not actually any light back here other than this window, and so I just called it and finished it up this afternoon after work. Got my tarp in. I did punch a little bitty hole. I'm gonna get some pull liner repair and see if that'll hold that for a while. And I'll just walk you through. There's a lot of stuff already that I already want to change. But all in all, for throwing this thing together with a bunch of scrap laying around, basically, I think it's going to turn out pretty good. I figured it up. I'm going to go ahead and switch this around. So I figured it up, and roughly it's with the IBC tote, it's right around 375 to 400 gallons altogether. So I think it's a good start. I've got these little styrofoam pieces actually that I had bought for shipping fish. Now I kind of give that up. That was a pain in the butt. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So anyways, I'm gonna just float those in here, and then there'll be holes for cups to set down into it. And I'm actually probably, so it's a little bit easier and I get a little bit more out of it and they're more rigid, I'll probably turn them like this and just cut them down and slide them across there, and that'll, you know, each tray will be its own, or it'll be a little easier to get everything in and out. This piece here would likely be a little bit too narrow and probably not hold up much weight of the plant, so I think going that way will help it a lot. So already I've got a couple little things I want to extend this pump here. I want to extend the whole, that's the return pump going back. I actually want to put it down here at the end somewhere, I think. Put the air stone. I got an air stone going in here. I don't know if it's going to quite pick it up, but there is an air stone in there. Just help circulate some water. And but I think I want to put that pump down here, and that way basically the water comes in and kind of goes through and then pumps back out along the tube. So I'm probably going to try a longer tube, and then I'm going to actually go in here where the water's coming in at, I believe, and create a mechanic filter just to catch some stuff. I don't know exactly. I think I'm going to do like some sort of Tupperware thing, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, but just something I can pull out really easy, clean it out, maybe just fill it with some sponges or something, and then let it leak out. I don't know exactly yet, but something's going to go there that'll kind of hold this in place as well as give it some mechanical filtration. And then of course next is just cleaning up all this mess where I've been working. Clean up those cords and just get it a little bit better looking and easier to work around. So alright, I will post another video before too much longer, once we kind of get everything going, fine-tuned, and I'll give you an update and what kind of plants we're going to put in it, or try this first round. So alright, thank you guys for watching. Until the next one.